Hello, guys. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you. Promises. Let's get straight into the topic. Promises. Oh, thanks. So let's get straight to the point. Promise. See something. Promises are the exact same thing as oath. Like saying, "Oh, I shall do this," or "I shall do that." When you say such a thing, you are when you bind yourself to such a contract, do you know that you are also bound to do it in heaven? Anything that you promise to the person in front of you, it is also bound upon you in heaven as well. If you didn't know that, then now you know. Every single time that you've promised somebody to do something or something else, you are held accountable for it, even in the heavens. So let's talk about promises to the Lord. One of the most saddening stories I've ever heard. It's about a guy that promised the Lord that if he allowed him to win the war, he would give up whatever came out of his house first. He won, and his daughter came out first. I think you know where this is. So he prepared an altar and sacrificed his daughter. Unlike the whole Abraham and Isaac thing, there was no angel sent to stop him. Because when you make a promise to God, He will keep you at your word. Unlike the last time where God asked Abraham to sacrifice his son, and God stopped him because he was the one asking. He's the one that made a promise and a deal with God rather than just asking for God's help. He tried to make a deal with him. And then and then when God did made us something great, He kept his end of the bargain. That's one good thing. So if you couldn't understand what I'm hinting at, I'm telling you to be careful when it comes to making promises to the Lord. He will hold you accountable for them, and to make sure that you are remember there are promises that you've made. And it even talks about this in Ecclesiastes, if I remember, where it actually talks pretty simply about God's disliking those who do not keep their promises. Like, why make a promise to God which you can't keep? Because if you promise God something, you must keep it immediately. That's literally what it's saying. It is actually pretty simple. God doesn't tolerate those who make promises which they do not keep. So who knows what could have happened to the guy if he didn't do such a thing. His daughter would have still been alive if he just didn't make that promise and speak rashly. The verse literally speaks in Ecclesiastes speaks about speaking rashly and making a promise to God. If he wasn't rash and he just asked God for help instead of trying to bargain with him, then his daughter wouldn't have died. I very much doubt that the Lord wouldn't have helped him either way, even if he didn't offer a sacrifice. But he did, and he had to keep his word. So guys, be very careful. Just be humble and not try to act like God's equal, making some kind of promise to him, like I'll give you this and that, but rather ask nicely, since you have nothing of value which God would want. I mean, other than you, I, I guess, since you're like his son or daughter. So other than you, there's really nothing of value on this earth that you can give to him. So just remember that and humbly ask, okay? And keep your promises if you do make one to our God. I'm just warning you to actually not be rash whilst making promises, specifically to God and anyone on this planet, because they're still bound in heaven, by the way. Just remember that fact. Bye, guys. Have a great day.